Yo, what's going on, guys? DJS here, CollectiveKicks.com. Wanted to bring you guys a detailed look and on foot section towards the end of this video of the Nike RosheRun Trollstrike, which is a Boxtrolls and Nike collaboration designed by Tinker Hatfield. And this is just a fun sneaker that ended up coming out. If you don't know the history between Nike and this company, I believe it's Lakia or Lakia. I think it's Lakia is the name of the company. It's a film company. They made Coraline, the movie Coraline. They made Paranorman, and then they made this Boxtrolls movie that I recently saw in theaters actually with the wife. It was a lot of fun. But anyway, so this is a local company to myself. It's not from where I live now, but before it was just just down the block from where I lived. It's about 10 minutes away from Nike headquarters, and Phil Knight, which is obviously from the old CEO of Nike, is vested in this company. I believe his son or something like that works over at this company. So I knew there was going to be some sort of a collaboration. I didn't know exactly what. This is what they ended up coming out with. You could have won these sneakers on Instagram or Twitter, I believe, by posting like your inspiration of kind of a Boxtrolls-esque inspiration, and then they selected a handful of winners for that. The other way that you could have got these is off of eBay, and if you went to the auction site that they actually had available, you could have actually bid on the ones that they had available, and you could have won them that way. So that's just a little kind of background on that. Also, this is, if you did go online and actually bid on these, it was for a charity, and if those that are interested in what charity that was, it was called the Adoption Exchange Association, Adopt U.S. Kids. So it launched in 2002, and it works with foster cares and child welfare systems to help kids find caring families and loving homes that they deserve. And I think that is really a cool thing. And as I mentioned in the previous video, for those that don't know, I get this all the time. I'm Asian, but people they hear my voice and they think that I'm American, but I am Asian American, and I am adopted. I'm adopted from Korea though, so it's a little bit different than a program like this, but it's something that I can appreciate, and it's something that I can definitely relate to, being in my own situation like that. So definitely a long backstory for that. I know I did an up close on the previous video of this if you missed the unboxing, but I wanted to give you guys another look at these up close. I did notice one flaw on these shoes that I'm kind of bummed about, and hopefully I can reach out to the company and see what happened, because it's definitely something that I noticed, and I'm curious if there's other people that have these coming, and let me know, like, take your picture or whatever, and then tag me on Instagram so I can see if yours is the same. And what I'm referring to is this. The tongue right here has two fish on the tongue, and it's actually supposed to be a fish and eggs. And if you didn't know, fish is one of the main characters, and eggs was the other one. And you can see right here, as you look right here, there's a fish on the website, and as you look down further, there's an eggs on the other one. So I'm not sure why it's like that, and I feel kind of like I got robbed a little bit, because I was hoping that I'd have fish and eggs on the other one. I mean, they're the two main characters in the movie, so it would make more sense why they were on both. But maybe it's a special thing, or maybe I just got something different. I'm not really sure. Anyway, you can see the cobblestone kind of like on the midsole. A lot of the buildings, like in the road and whatnot, look like this cobblestone. And this iridescent look on the back, it's kind of plasticky, hard plastic. This is actually pretty cool, because this is like the iridescent look of, I believe, the bugs in the movie. And if you guys have seen the movie, the Boxtrolls like eat these bugs and stuff, and they have this like crazy like little look to that. Then this little key part kind of is a nod to like the steampunkness, because these little Boxtrolls are like little tinkerers. They can like fix clocks and all these other things. And so like this is kind of like a little wind-up thing or whatever. So it could be to the wind-up doll, or to, I believe, to a clock. I thought that was kind of cool. And then this burlap sack sort of look to it was kind of neat as well. The inside liner is cheese, which is a big theme in the movie as well. And I'll show you something on the box that's cheese related also. The bottom's just blue. And the insole also is something cool that I'll show you over there. Brown leather, it's a premium leather. It's not like as high of quality as what I showed you guys already on these. Like, this is a higher quality leather in my opinion than this, but there's a different type of leather as well, so maybe they're not comparable. For those that are like super into that, I don't know if it matters. But this is still high quality leather. It's very cool to see that they actually put that on these RosheRuns. Moving on, I'll show you guys this box, because this box is insane. Definitely insane. You can see right here it says Dare to be Square, and you can see the Nike swoosh, It's kind of a steampunk looking box as well with all the gears and stuff, which is kind of like a nod again to the movie and like their underground sort of lair. And then you can see on the box here the Nike RosheRun Trollstrike. And here's a nod to the Cheese Bridge, made in the sewers of Cheese Bridge. And then the Boxtrolls.com, Nike.com collaboration, and then 8.5. I did get a smaller size, and you can see this too. Look at that. That's actually like a cheese sort of logo there for the barcode. But I had to get an 8.5 because they didn't have any in my side, which is kind of frustrating, but it is what it is. It ends up happening sometimes. But this is really insane. Like, oh, so there's like an example of the bug right there. If you can see it right down there, pretty cool. And there's a couple bugs around, but it definitely kind of shines a little bit more like on the back of the shoes. But the inside is just a really cool like art piece to this box. And then all the way around, it's just kind of like dingy looking and stuff. And there's some Nike information on the box right there as well. Swoosh and just do it. So that's the box. Really, really cool design. I really liked. This is kind of weird too, why this is on this side and why it's not on this side, because this is where you open the box, but maybe it's supposed to be like that. I'm not really sure. The other thing that it came with was a pair of socks, and these are Boxtroll bandages, 100% gauze. It says right here, flea fit, square wears. I love that. That's so cool. And then keep your trolley feet smelling sweet. Super funny. Lightweight to evade red hats. This is just hilarious. Roomy enough for all three box troll toes, and fashionable in and out of the sewer. Trademark. And then the size. I mean, they really made this 100% custom to the movie, and they look like kind of bandages and stuff like that, which I thought was kind of neat. So that was another kind of a fun little part that they added in. And then on the inside of the inserts right here, Dare to Be Square on one, and then Boxtrolls on the other one with that cheese print again. Also, a couple things that they included: a dust bag, and it's like a sugar bag basically, and burlap sack with pull strings on each side, as you can see. And yeah, pure, fine, granulated, and that sugar, and then the city of Cheese Bridge, and then the other thing that I showed you guys in the previous one, this was crumpled up in one of the shoes, but it wasn't in both of them. It was only in one, which I thought was really odd. Nightly thefts continue. Boxy suspects, top of the list. It looks kind of like a little box troll there, and it's the Cheese Bridge cheesecloth, so it says. So it's basically just a little box troll newspaper. So I thought that was kind of cool as well. But that's pretty much it, man. These things are just crazy cool, and the price point was expensive for myself. This is the second most expensive pair of shoes that I've put in my collection. But given the charity, and I'll put the on foot section right here, given the charity involved and the fact that it's just kind of a fun sneaker, and at first there might be a lot of hype around the shoe because limited factors or whatever, but if it's something that you appreciate and something that you can relate to, or something that you just like in general, I mean, I don't know, it's just one of those things that makes buying sneakers and just doing things like, or getting things like this, like kind of fun for myself, because I can afford to do it, frankly, like for the price, even though it's kind of expensive, but it's just a really fun thing for me to be able to do. And I was really excited that I was going to be able to get these. The wife was not very happy, but then I explained to her like the charity and stuff things, and she thought that was a pretty cool concept as well. And she watched the movie and she thought it was fun as well. So that is what it is. Thank you guys for listening, watching, and hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys are new to the channel, hit the subscribe button, and if you guys are interested in any more videos, check out the other videos that I have in the channel. We'll catch you guys later. Peace, guys.